I'm Deanna Fox, and I'm a food writer and a culinary instructor, and I'm also a very avid home cooking enthusiast. I'm a home cook. I never have been to culinary school. I learned how to cook in my mother's kitchen. When I was very young, my mother went back to college, and at about the same time, she started confusing the smoke alarm with the kitchen timer. So unless I wanted to eat everything Cajun style the rest of my life, I kind of had to learn how to cook. But thankfully, I had some really amazing culinary influences in my life. My mom's older sister, Laura, ran a diner in our hometown for a while. My great-grandmother was a fantastic cook, and I learned how to make pork chops and a lot of home preservation recipes from her. And my next-door neighbor growing up, Mrs. Stiles, was kind of the unofficial town baker. I was never sat down and taught anything. I was just always helping. And I think that's kind of the best way for somebody to learn, is just to be there and be present. And really be involved in all aspects of what's happening. As Americans, we have a very rich culinary history. We have so many influences from so many other places that kind of have created this American cuisine that's really intrinsically ours. And I think that for me, in my personal experience, kind of the way that stories were parlayed through the family and the way that you learn things was in the kitchen. A lot of the recipes that I make today and I teach, they have a story behind them, and they came down through generations. Why I cook and why I teach classes and write about food and put so much passion into it is because food is the best means for me to communicate love to people. When I try to communicate my feelings to somebody, it usually gets jumbled. So if I present them with a plate of cookies, they know that I thought about them and that I care about them and I love them. So food is a kind of a great communicator for me. My blogs mostly focus on a lifestyle that accommodates that type of cooking. So everything from how to garden, best planting practices in order to harvest things that you can then put up for the winter. A lot of recipes and some entertaining things too about how you can take your cooking and kind of translate that into care and affection for people in your life.